Hey guys, it's Sarah the Tarot Slut. So I'm going to do a Twin Flames reading. I'm reading this today, by the way, for obvious reasons. The world just needs to become less violent. I'm not going to comment on that more than I have. Just check out my social media, but jeez. Okay, so someone is working hard on a project. I don't know, I can't see the table. There we go. I just woke up. Okay, maintenance woke me up. Apparently people keep calling maintenance. Shared energy here today is this Six of Swords. So again, it's like that contemplation. Like both of the people in this connection are focused and planning their next move with intention. This masculine energy does seem like a little bit more immature than the feminine one, just based on the images there. Ruby, she's all horny today. We also see them really in their peacekeeping to themselves, avoiding the chaos and drama. One more. And getting in tune with their more sexual side. Being more playful. Okay. Let's just get out of this Margaret Chalk deck. Energy of the masculine only. Divine masculine. Oh my god, again, echoed. Four of Pentacles. So he's holding on to the divine feminine for sure, energetically. But also just kind of reading or keeping to himself. Remember, you can switch the pronouns. And really feeling joyful and in this celebratory energy. Confidence. Wow. Very playful. This is echoed again too. Also seeing the feminine this way. And in a deep hermit mode at this time, probably having some intuition or intuitive message come through in dreams. Symbolic dreams. And having a level up. This is that confidence I was talking about. Total level up and doing some exploration. Queen of Wands. Very passionate energy here. And having a new beginning. Wow. So much joy and celebration. The +3 level up, 1 up. It's very clear here that this masculine energy is taking control and, pursuing their passions, but doing it kind of in a calm and careful manner with the Hermit in this kind of calm energy here. So that's really exciting to see. Ruby's making love to a shoe. We also have this kind of drama happening in the background, this conflict, so that's causing them to keep within in that hermit mode to avoid the chaos. You see the choice of love is there, lovers popping through. Ruby, come on. That shoe won't love you the same way you love it. The feminine energy here is totally showing love, but also releasing some sort of toxic habits as she pursues her own passions. In this sort of comic book energy here, really focused, and Ace of Swords is bringing forth the truth, staying authentically herself, using the power of her mind to accomplish her goals. Ruby Tuesday. Come here. You guys think dogs are loud? Cats are freaking so noisy sometimes. Okay, so this Princess of Swords is sort of her energy as well. It's just to avoid getting into this angry energy, because that will only hurt herself with her finger on the dagger there. And she's just partying it up again in that joyful energy, as this King of Cups has an ending and she senses that. Or she could be ending a connection with this King of Cups and kind of moving her energy elsewhere. And like, she's balanced, so she's socializing, but she's also keeping a lot of time to be within her own energy alone. And the Emperor is here having a tower moment. So that's kind of causing her to be moving her energy. I just feel like she's leaving the masculine alone because she senses that he's dealing with this drama. And that's causing her to have a new beginning elsewhere. All right. Yeah, she's having a lot of strength, fortitude here. Okay, cool. She's going forward toward her passions and walking away from some negative habits of the past. Because that was giving her some spiritual drama, like warfare, spiritual warfare. And she's focused on this friendship reunion, but this keeps kind of interfering with it. She's in this King of Wands energy, which matches his King of Wands. Very focused on her work at this time. Interesting. It's like the feminine is in a more masculine energy today, and the masculine's in a more feminine energy, which is cute because they're always balanced. It's always a balance. Oh my God. My other cats are really calm, but Ruby has been something else lately. Ever since the new kitten came into the picture, she needs all the attention. Okay. So let's find out what the masculine's going to do today. He's not ready to accept the love today because he's still walking away or moving his energy away from an emotional situation where it left a lot of people like kind of sad. But justice is coming. He could be dealing with the courts today. That's bringing him a lot of joy, though. It's putting him back in his power. And the scales are being rebalanced. On these scales, it's like a rat and like 2 heads. So whatever that means to you. There's bats. There's this seems like almost voodoo doll and owl. Kind of occult images there. Well, this means yes, so go forward toward whatever you had in mind at that moment. He could be actually driving somewhere today, traveling. He would be actively moving his energy. Like, there's a lot of movement in these cards. 3 cards about movement. Communication is coming. And he's manifesting that conversation. But he has to be careful not to be too greedy with it. Okay, so the energy is very much like picking up momentum. So he's closing this cycle in his life, and he has to be careful not to be like too greedy as he closes this cycle, because this person is like dropping things. Like, don't drop the ball by trying to take on too much at this time. Okay, that's kind of what I see right now. I had to put my cat back because she was getting involved with some things she shouldn't. All right, so we're gonna have to, I don't know, my energy's weird. We're going to have to find out about the Divine Feminine now. Yesterday was the weirdest of all, though. I was like, I lost my keys, and then I found them in my toolkit, and then I had this like cat toy in my boot. It was just a lot of things. She's also in this like, okay, I can't be taking on too much. I have to drop some of this or else it's going to be impossible to carry. There's a lot of conflict right now. And that's why she's getting karma from even humoring that or getting herself involved in some sort of drama. And that's what's giving her like, okay, I have this stack of work to do, but she's kind of smiling at the pile of work and saying like, okay, I can handle this. So she does feel like in her power right now. And she's really much in love. We see the King of Ghosts, the King of Cups again coming through. She's holding off her energy right now from that person. She's just keeping to herself. And she's ending something in her life right now. Whether that's a job or a relationship. Making a choice. And she's having full faith while she makes this choice because she's blindfolded. So she doesn't really know all the things. But she has these like, the bats are like indicating thoughts. So she has these thoughts that are, you know, she's all in her head about this. But at the same time, she's going to make a choice from the heart. Because we saw the King of Ghosts, and she's going to be open to communication. And she's also manifesting this. They both got that they're manifesting a conversation together. They're manifesting communication and some sort of talk, and both closing cycles in their life. And she's sort of coming through in this Queen of Swords energy, which is a little bit like, don't fuck with me. Yeah. Very regal energy, to be honest. Like she's in her power, like I said. She's just not really nice anymore, as she has this new beginning, the Fool. Let's get the Klimt stack a couple cards for each of them. Okay. Guys, I do not drink Fireball whiskey. I did it one time and I got so hungover. But I like this shirt. I thought it was cute. It's homemade. I don't know. And then this is a fear coming through for both of them. They're both a little bit like fearful at this time. And they're both having justice in their life. They're balancing out their life. For the feminine, she's in this pause, this waiting. But you see she has like that magnifying glass, which means she's like carefully analyzing everything in her life and seeing like what needs to stay, what needs to go. It's that like Marie Kondo energy, like where it's like, if this doesn't spark joy, it's gone. Goodbye. And she's also in the Queen of Swords in both decks. Okay, Queen of Swords again. And I like this one better because she's in this like really cute outfit, shawl or whatever. And she's sort of just leaning on the sword and seems to be kind of calm, but she's also like got that still like serious energy. And she's moving away from some situation in her life as well. And put the cards back for the masculine to pick his energy. We do see the Tower coming through. Big shake up in both decks. Because I use that, what is it? 7 of Pentacles or whatever in the Martyr Chalice. I use that as a Tower because I don't have a Tower card in that deck. So, echoed again. Big changes ahead to do with a commitment. 4 of Wands. I'm in like a really good mood. Some of these are already flipped over, but there's so many of them that I can't take them all. So I'm gonna have to like find the ones that are flipped, and we're gonna try this again. I don't know how that happened. I was just being silly. Let's try again. I think I'm gonna do comedy tonight because I have new jokes and gotta stay in practice. I can't like go out on a good note. I have to like continue to embarrass myself. So the masculine energy is 8 of Cups is that same like moving away, but it seems like this to be from like a specific person. This energy doesn't like make me happy. It makes me feel like that she looks angry to me, you know? Might wear elaborate hats. Or just many hats. And then this is a Knave of Pentacles, so it's like he's focused on his financial, he's holding on to his finances, you know, like he's holding that pentacle. And he's 3 of Pentacles, so he's working with others right now, but he still feels like by himself in this energy. So even though this collaboration is happening with others, it's kind of like he still feels like kind of he's playing his own tune. I did channel this energy when I picked that one. So it's like 3 of Cups is about this third-party situation, but justice is coming to it. This is sort of what this justice is all about. It's like that was what the unfairness was. She was given to more than one feminine energy, okay? It's just how it is there. But he wants to choose love, 2 of Cups. And you see, like, she doesn't even look like these people. Like, he's not even choosing either of those people. He's choosing, like, true love, which is choosing yourself. And yeah, it, like, loudly echoes, like, he's choosing the feminine energy, because this was the first card she got, the Three of Wands. So he's choosing to, like, pursue the person he truly loves, his divine counterpart. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, true love. And she's, well, they're both having, like, this temperance. Like, he views her as this person who's very patient and, like, kind and all that. And definitely the dreams are leading him back to this person, because the moon is about dreaming. And it's sometimes about secrecy and deception. But in this energy, this card is so beautiful. I always see it as, like, the dreaming. She's literally sleeping in this card. So they're connecting in dreams, in the subconscious, and he's closing that cycle so that he can get her whole thing going on. And then there is a betrayal here. He's Five of Pentacles. How do I see this? Okay, so here's what we have here. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles, the perfect match. But then we have this betrayal has left him in a very pessimistic mindset. So it's not the Five of Cups, but that's, like, what I feel when I look at this right now. It's like he feels discouraged, but they're exact match. Okay, I'm gonna end this so I can go talk to Ruby about her behavior. Let's, like, get a random page from this first. The peace movement must take a further step, not just hoping to engage ordinary people, but also knowing how it is done. That is done. These building blocks of consciousness are the only means we have, and fortunately they are the most powerful. We can leave the military stockpiles and the multinational corporations to whoever feels attached to them and therefore must defend them. These emblems of the old order are nothing more than frozen consciousness. They may have power to affect everyday life, but the reins of change lie in our hands. And the cat's hands, clearly. The spiritual journey takes us to the ground state once again. It is where pure awareness lies, along with this unshakable peace. Okay, so this is like, I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know, but that was the message coming through. And it's all about letting go of the olds to go toward the new. In the next stage, God presides over a world of law. Chaos from one stage is given way to order. We look out upon a world where nature remains within bounds, governed by its own predictable principles. Okay, so this is critiquing something, I think, in this section. It's all about, like, why God opposes war. God is revealed in stages. So this is all focused on, like, how to take a spiritual approach to peace. I'm very interested to read it. Okay, love you guys.